What is going on, everybody? Tim's Insanity here with the boss lady.
He's Tim and he's insane.
No. Sanity is here. Y'all, we're about to talk about the legend, the Maryland legend that is Markoff's Haunted Forest.
Woohoo! On the property of Caliva Farms.
Yeah, I hope we got that name.
I screw it up every time. But they are a non-profit organization that does a lot of outreach with youth. And they're down in Dickerson, Maryland. Montgomery County, I think it is. Yeah. They do all kinds of great stuff with kids. So keep in mind, Markoff does help support an active non-profit organization.
And that non-profit, they do great work, by the way. So shout out to them. But as far as the haunt goes, which is why we are here.
One of our favorites.
Technically, it is 2 attractions, but we say it is 3. Because the Midway is an attraction in and of itself.
Absolutely. Get there early for Markoff's. You have an amazing Midway filled with 2 huge, when I say huge, I mean huge bonfires.
Dude, they had front loaders grabbing logs that had to have been 15, 20 foot long or something. I don't even think it was just massive.
Amazing food. They have burgers sourced from their own beef, and most of the veggies are from their own farm there too. So when we say these are some of the best burgers we have ever tasted, we're not lying.
Look, y'all, I need y'all to understand something. We are foodies over here.
Yes.
You know, we are hardcore foodies. We will travel 2 or 3 hours just to go eat and drive that 2 or 3 hours and come back home. Those burgers are worth every dime, so I don't see none of y'all crying in the comments. The burgers are expensive. They are not. They are high quality burgers and worth every dime.
Yep. And then if you're not a burger person, that's fine. They have other items at the concession. They have fries. I believe those are fresh cut fries.
So.
They have some other sides and appetizers. And then on the other side of the Midway, they have tacos and other Mexican specialties right next to the adult beverage location.
Yo, there's all kinds of places you can take pictures. There's artisans in there selling their wares. It's a ton to see and do.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the Midway is an experience in and of itself. It really is.
Yeah, they keep adding to the Midway. So literally you can spend your entire evening at Markoff's and not be bored.
Oh, completely.
If you're bored, you got problems.
That's your own fault.
They've got that log thing. You climb up and you try to walk across this rolling log. You will never, ever catch me up there. I am just telling you now. Me don't do heights. It's bad enough that I did the zip line one year and it took like 5 minutes to get me across it. But they have the photo ops. They have the waffle place. I think they had cotton candy this year.
There's a little bit of everything there.
I mean, you name it. And it was just all kinds of stuff. They had the fortune teller. You just will have a ball in the Midway. Just, first of all, Markoff's is 2 attractions. Yes, technically there is the trail and there is the town. You will want to get there early or else you are going to stay later. Or you're going to buy VIP and still stay.
Our advice, honestly, is to buy your tickets ahead of time because Markoff's is smart. They will, at some point, they will cut the tickets off so that you don't overcrowd the people and the system by which they move people around to the different attractions. At some point you have to cut that off and they do a good job of it. So please be aware, buy your tickets, if at all possible, ahead of time.
Absolutely.
Down to the attraction.
Yes.
First, you get that long trail, which we've been through that trail. I can't even begin to count how many times. And we keep going back because it's always changing.
Yes. And I will give my disclaimer up front, my reminder, my advice. Ladies, this is not the cutesy pootsy. I'm going on a date with a mini skirt and some high heels. If you do that and you fall, I'm going to laugh at you. I will make sure you're okay first, but then I'm going to laugh at you.
Then I got to laugh.
This is a full-fledged trail through the forest.
It's a long walk. It is not flat.
Yes. it is long. Wear your tennis shoes, wear your hiking shoes, wear your boots, wear something that is appropriate for the terrain that you will be on. It is dark. They only light it just enough
so you can safely walk through it.
Right. And even then, it's not necessarily because you have like tree roots and rocks and different things. So you don't know what's going to be out there.
But that is a part of the fun.
Right.
It truly is. It's a real trail. You want a trail? This is it. They carved a trail through the woods. This is not a make-believe trail.
And they did such a good job of, like, they would put props here and there, and then the sounds. And you would hear sounds, and you're, like, trying to figure out, okay, is that an actor or is that a prop or what? And the distraction on one side, and then all of a sudden, something you thought was a prop on the other side comes to life.
Dude, this is
amazing.
This is truly, it's one of our favorite walkthroughs. There's so much to see is first foremost. And then they're always building new sites, and we're always amazed. And we've spoken about this before. How do you get that much stuff
in the middle of the woods?
That far out in the woods?
Yeah.
How? How is this done? They have a plane out there. They have one of my favorite scenes. I just have to throw that in there. The new castle.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Nick almost gave up a rib or two for it, but he's doing fine, thankfully.
Yes.
But
one of my favorites is the Viking ship. Yes, there is a Viking ship scene.
Hey y'all, that Viking ship scene, see that? That is Tim's Insanity approved. That scene is crazy, and nowhere else have we ever seen a scene built to that level of detail. I've seen Viking small scenes, but nothing that big.
And then there's like there's so many scenes that stand out at Markoff.
It's not just 1, 2, or 3.
That it's really hard to pinpoint my absolute favorite.
Big shout out to the DJ though.
Oh yeah, DJ kills it.
I used to DJ house music back in the day. So
near the end of the trail, man, you get in there and you just jam it.
Banging, and the sound was good. Wasn't real tinny. A lot of bass. It was just, something you wouldn't expect to find a post-apocalyptic rave party in a haunted walk, but it's there,
and it fits perfectly. The whole scene is set up that you hear the music and you look around and you're like, man, this is awesome. Like, it just works.
But I will say there are a lot of gotchas in this thing. If you one of those people who are not, I'm not scared, I don't get got, it's a very good chance you're going to get got here.
Yes, indeed.
Them little gremlins they got running around out there in the woods do not play. They will be on you. Dude,
they're just... Again, Markoff's is got to be one of my absolute favorite haunts in Maryland.
Oh, no doubt.
Because I always say, I feel like somehow or another they parted the woods and then they set these sets in there and then they pushed the woods back together. But we all know that that's not possible. So you think about it. They first of all, they harvest, they source their own wood because it is a forest.
It's a huge farm, by the way.
So
huge.
They cut down this wood, they prep the wood, they do all the work, and then you have to get it out there in the middle of the woods, and they build from the ground up.
Dude,
one of those houses actually has a tree going through it, the one that looks like the Hansel and Gretel house.
This is, their builders, I have to tell you, they added this year a good friend of ours, Brittany. What's going on, Britt? To help out with a lot of things there. She's one of those folks that is multi-talented. She can build. She knows how to manage an attract. She knows how to wrangle actors and train them and all of that. So that was a big, huge addition. I think Nick was a good choice for Nick to make. But then we're going to go over to the town.
Wait. Before we go to the town, I have to mention the spaceship. The spaceship is another one of my favorite scenes. And ironically, we actually saw a spaceship in another haunt this year, but not as big.
We did.
And
it's more different.
This spaceship, you actually walk through the spaceship, and it's like the aliens have, invaded.
Yeah, you better.
And it's so realistic.
Keep it tight going through the spaceship because they like to probe us humans.
Yeah, no probing here.
They want to be probed.
But I love timing it and all. It was like, I think, 30, 40 minutes.
It was a decent walkthrough.
It's supposedly over a half mile. Feels more like doing a 5K to me. But
the up and down, everything,
yes,
it's a lot.
There's a lot of up and down. You're stepping down into buildings and sets. You're stepping up into sets. You're walking through dinosaur bones. You're really getting your workout. So you will definitely enjoy it. Stop, pay attention. If you like the details, then this is a place where you really want to enjoy the details. And this year they did something that unfortunately we missed, but they had a lights on tour.
Yes, we missed it.
I am hoping next year, Nick, please bring that back. But for haunt enthusiasts such as ourselves, you get to go through during the daytime and take pictures and really look at the details that are involved in the artistry.
You know, the haunted attraction is great. But for those of us who are haunt nerds, the how it's done is as important as the afterpiece, the final project.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, now we can talk about the town.
It's creepy.
Yes, it is. Shout out to the actress at the onboarding of the tram. Thank you for my baby duck.
She does a great job.
She's incredible.
Great job.
But for the town, they literally put you on what looks like an old tram from the old, like the 70s.
Yeah, it looks like an old Ocean City tram.
Ocean City, or like Disneyland and Disney World had, where you put the people on and you bring the little gate down on the side and you trek across the parking lot and through the woods for a good little ride. I'm still waiting for some crazy characters to jump out and jump on the tram one day. I know he's going to do it. But anyway, you get to the entrance of the town. And again, you have amazing actors giving you the rundown and the setup of the town and the rules and things like that. Great dialogue, great interaction.
Dude, over the last, 4 or 5 years or whatever it is, probably longer we've been going, but the town has grown up considerably.
Yes. At one point, we always would say, the trail is the best. The trail is the best. But
town holds its own.
They're pretty neck and neck now.
That town will hold its own.
And I think one of the things that makes the town hold its own, it's a very dialogue heavy.
It is.
Attraction. So you have folks that they're like on point. They're like, they can converse with you. They feed off of what you're saying. They grab your hat. They do a lot of interactive haunt, which I absolutely love because you have to stay on your toes.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just sit there, oh, boo. That's not how this works.
Markoff, they will not do that. And their actors are so well trained. And the managers and owners will not tolerate that garbage. You walk your house, somebody's just going, oh, boo. No. Man, come on, dude. Come on. No. You will have none of that at Markoff's. If you do see it, it's based on the theme of the attraction or that room. Right. There's a reason for it. It's not just boo.
It's very well timed, scene specific, character specific. And the town is just that. What it sounds like. It's like an old West haunted town. You have the prison, you have the barbershop, you have the general store, you have the mine shaft, everything, the funeral parlor, everything.
We went through. We were lucky enough to get in early enough. We got a little tour, and we got to see the pump up to get the actors ready. And I want you to know, those actors, when after the pump up session was over, they were ready to kick ass and take names.
Yeah, that's again something that good quality haunts. You must pump up your actors. You must get them ready. You must get them into character. You must get their energy flowing.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying give everybody a monster drink, but you got to do what you got to do to get everybody pumped. Let's do this. Let's scare the crap out of people.
So y'all look, this is one of those attractions that. We try not to visit the same place area, but there's certain ones we do this one because it's always different. It's always something different, and that whole castle scene.
Oh, that was amazing!
Back in the trail was just. You got to and you just like, oh.
You walk up and it's like these gigantic castle doors.
It's massive,
and you really feel like you have just walked into a castle out in the woods.
This thing's. I don't know how they do anything they do out there. It's just crazy. but there's miles of electricity and different things they got to run to make
audio.
all this work.
The sound system is amazing. And back to the town real quick. I love the mine shaft.
It's kind of weird.
Let's just say it's a fully immersive experience. I'm all shook up.
Yeah, this is definitely one to go visit. And they're doing a Christmas thing right now. I think they're
doing the Christmas Village, the Christmas walkthrough. And of course I lost it. So Markoff started on the 29th, and they have the Christmas Trail, and then they also have the Christmas Village, which is basically the midway area with Christmas vendors and crafts and things like that. Immerse yourself in festive cheer and the Christmas Village. So they're open November 29th and 30th, December 5th, 6th, and 7th, and the 12th and the 13th. And we recommend that you get there before the trail actually opens. The trail is open from 5 to 9, but the village, you can get there as early as 4. So much like we talked about for Halloween, this is the midway, this is the shopping area, this is the festive area. Get there early because you're going to want to shop, you're going to want to look around, you're going to want to take pictures.
Bring your money and your appetite.
Right. And they will have food, they will have drinks. So just think Christmas theme. Go enjoy. I'm so glad to see so many of our great haunts do off season, whether it's off season haunt themed or off season, whatever holiday themed.
It is.
It's great to see them open and doing business and, utilizing other times of the year.
It's a good deal. So y'all, we are out of here. We have it's a ton of videos coming, so stay tuned to all the social media and the YouTube channel for those. And we will see you on the next video.
Bye.
We out.